JBN, we keep you informed. Coming up in the news today, former airport employee freed of US $89,000 fraud. Mayday, Mayday. Police alert for some Manchester communities. Businessman denies robbing man of $55,000. Man arrested for reportedly posting nude photo of ex-girlfriend on Instagram. Patients in the Mapen Hospital still sleeping in wheelchairs and on stretchers. Man shot to death in beauty salon in Montego Bay. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, leave us a comment and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items. Former airport employee freed of US $89,000 fraud. A former employee of Jamaica Aviation Services, AJAS, has been acquitted of US $89,000 fraud-related charges. The prosecution alleged that Shannon Morgan, among others who were employed to AJAS, diverted money to their frequent flyer accounts to purchase tickets in the names of some known and unknown persons. But on January 23, 2019, in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court, Morgan was acquitted. The money came from a JetBlue travel bank account, which is used to store JetBlue customers' money that is derived from refunds or gifts for inconveniences during flight or travel experience. AJAS is the company that is employed by JetBlue to staff the check-in service at the JetBlue counter at the Norman Manley International Airport in Kingston. Former Federal Drug Enforcement Agency officer, now JetBlue's International Security Manager, Anthony Greco, came to Jamaica to testify against the alleged elaborate scheme. He sought to rely on documentary evidence, which was ruled inadmissible and thereby excluded from the trial following submissions by Morgan's attorneys. The attorneys for Morgan further argued that the evidence of the prosecution was weak and no criminal intent was established, and the prosecution should apply paragraph 8 of the prosecutor protocol to discontinue the matter, due to the fact that there was no reasonable prospect of securing a conviction if the trial was to continue. The prosecution thereafter offered no further evidence, resulting in Morgan being acquitted of the charges of access with intent to facilitate the commission of an offense, larceny, and conspiracy to defraud. Morgan was represented by attorneys at law Donald Foot and Abel Dunfoot. Mayday, Mayday. Police alert for some Manchester communities. The police have made an urgent appeal for residents of Maiden, Manchester and the surrounding communities such as Knockpatrick, Old England, Albion, Sunset and Hillside to be on the lookout for any strangers or untoward happenings in their communities. A release from the Corporate Communications Unit (CCU) of the Jamaica's Constabulary Force (JCF) advised residents that if anything unusual or any strange individuals are observed in the communities, contact should be immediately made with the police, 119 emergency number or 811. Persons may also contact the Mandeville Police at 876-961-5538, that's 876-961-5538, or the Newport Police at 876-965-7253, that's 876-965-7253. The police said the appeal was being made as it is believed that a group of men who robbed a supermarket in Mayday about 7:30 a.m. on Sunday, January 27, may be hiding in one of the communities. The police reported that a motor car that was driven by the suspects was found abandoned in Mayday shortly after the robbery. Businessman denies robbing man of $55,000. A St. Andrew restaurant and bar operator who accosted a man and cut open his bag and took $1,000 has found himself in deep trouble following allegations that he robbed him of $55,000 and his cell phone. Leonard Thompson of Lawrence Tavern was recently arrested and charged with robbery with aggravation. According to the police report, on December 22 of last year, the complainant was at Temple Hall in the parish when Thompson, who was armed with a knife, cut off a small bag that the complainant had around his neck and took away $55,000 that was in the bag and a cellular phone valued at $5,000. However, on Thursday, when Thompson appeared in court, he denied robbing the complainant and disputed the amount. According to Thompson, last August he loaned the complainant $1,300, which the complainant has failed to repay. Therefore, the accused said on the day in question, he saw the complainant, asked him for his money, and felt his pocket, which was empty. He then cut off his bag using a pair of scissors that he had and took $1,000, which was the only money the complainant had in the bag. But Parish Judge Von Smith told him that what he did was a criminal offense. The proper course was to report the matter and let the law take its course, the judge said. But I was trying to retrieve what was mine, Thompson said. However, the judge told him that based on his act, he has placed himself in the current position, and chances are that he might have to own up to what the complainant is saying. Me never even that worry him. Me hold on pan the bag, cut it, went in it and say $1,000, and me hold it up and show the people them that were there, as it was in the day, he said. The judge then asked him if he was willing to repay the money, and Thompson responded by saying that he did not take that amount. After the prosecutor pointed out to Thompson that he was likely to face up to 3 years in court if convicted, he was asked again if he was willing to repay the money and end the matter if the complainant who was absent agreed, but Thompson did not answer. If I were you, based on what you have outlined to court, I would certainly think about paying the complainant, the judge told him. The matter was then rescheduled for February 21 for the complainant to attend court. Thompson's bail was also extended. Man arrested for reportedly posting a nude photo of ex-girlfriend on Instagram. A man who reportedly posted a nude photo of his ex-girlfriend on Instagram, causing her great embarrassment, was offered $150,000 bail. The 33-year-old accused, Andre Johnson, a store clerk of a Kingston address, was on Thursday offered bail by Parish Judge Von Smith on condition that he reports to the Hunts Bay Police Station on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. Attorney Ramon Foster, who successfully applied for bail for the accused, told the court that his client had no previous conviction and that he was the sole provider for his daughter. He has a daughter. Wow, the judge interjected. Foster also told the court that the social media account in question was being managed by more than one person, but the judge told him, I am more interested in who posted the picture, and considering he was the one in possession of the picture, I don't hear you disputing that. Patients in the Mapen Hospital still sleeping in chairs and on stretchers. A Clarendon health official is renewing a call for urgent measures to ease the overcrowding at the Mapen Hospital. 2 years ago, the situation at the Mapen Hospital attracted national attention following reports that patients were sleeping on stretchers and in wheelchairs because of chronic overcrowding. At the time, Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton promised to improve the infrastructure at the Central Jamaica Hospital. We'll be sending the architects and the other professionals, and we are going to find the budget. We'll be doing the work to upgrade the hospital. This will mean added rooms, added infrastructure, and a better responsive system. Tufton was quoted as saying in an April 22, 2017 story posted on the website of the JIS. But two medical officials say since then little has changed. We really need to build here, said one senior medical doctor who asked not to be named. The doctor said over the past 2 years, the hospital has received additional supplies like portable screens and stretchers, but even they are now inadequate. They easily diminish, especially since we have to be admitting patients on the stretchers due to lack of bed space, the senior doctor said. Another official concurred. In the meantime, a section of the Accident and Emergency Unit at the Mapen Hospital is now being used as a designated ward. This has significantly restricted the space available to accommodate people who turn up at the facility for urgent care. The doctor said the emergency unit, which is designed to house 8 patients, has been accommodating up to 40 patients at a time. When contacted, Tufton referred us to the Southern Regional Health Authority for more information. The region's public relations officer, Latoya Layla Brown, conceded that overcrowding was the major issue at the Mapen Hospital, adding that the hospital upgrade was still on track. I cannot give a timeline. However, one of the measures employed includes the transfer of patients to sister hospitals in the region to counter the overcrowding, Leila Brown said. She also said the staff does its best to handle the overcrowding situation. The Accident and Emergency Department of the Mapen Hospital caters to about 100 patients a day. Man shot to death in beauty salon in Montego Bay. 29-year-old Matthew Whittingham, laborer of Bucktoe Lane in Salt Springs, St. James, was shot and killed by 3 armed men at a beauty salon in Montego Bay. Reports by the Freeport Police are that about 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, January 26, Whittingham was getting his hair done at a beauty salon located along Albion Road. While sitting inside, 3 men armed with handguns entered the shop and opened fire, hitting him multiple times to his upper body. The men then escaped in the area on foot. The police were summoned, and upon reaching the location, the wounded man was rushed to the Conroe Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to like, subscribe,